the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see the teams from Broadway Joe's Guarantee and Super Bowl III. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Jets, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, glad to have you in the booth with us here on EA Sports. Greg, this is one of those intriguing matchups because we got a couple of quarterbacks, that most important position, trying to bounce back after seasons where injury derailed their hopes for a good campaign.
And it's just so difficult when you look back on each of these teams' prior season just last year. It's hard to separate how much of their up and down, how much of their struggles was because of the injuries at the quarterback positions, whether they were in the game or just battling through on game day, or was it the rest of the roster? Well, I think with both of these quarterbacks now being healthy and back to looking like their old selves, we're going to get a lot better idea of just how good the rest of these rosters are now that their two quarterbacks are back on the field.
Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers. Of course, all the buildup in 2023. It lasted all of 4 snaps. But the man is a legend, a Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of defense is going to throw at him that he hasn't seen.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. It's a pretty good effort there on 3rd and long. Initially, I really thought that screen was timed up pretty well, and he had a chance to pick up the first down, but give credit to the defense. It was the pursuit and running to the ball, and they're able to stop him just short.
On 4th down, here comes the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. And back deep, it is Josh Downs. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Indianapolis led out by their quarterback, Anthony Richardson, the number 4 overall pick in 2023, had some highlight moments, but injured most of the year. Greg now in his 2nd year in the NFL out of Florida.
You'd love to see the biggest jump of a young quarterback's career, Mike, being between year 1 and year 2. I mean, you think about what these young quarterbacks go through entering their rookie year. They have the entire pre-draft process, then the idea of being drafted and going to a new organization and learning what it means to play quarterback in the NFL. Well, in year 2, everything's not new. Everything's not a first experience. It allows them to just take a deep breath, play, develop, rely on what got you here. We see so many quarterbacks in year 2 really have their breakout campaigns and show, frankly, why they were the starter to begin with in their rookie year.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Looking middle, and he's got Downs.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Colts first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Nice play here by Adonai Mitchell. And, Mike, it's so important to understand in today's NFL, and teams continue to get better and better at it, the notion that if you want to score points in the passing game, it has to be a direct correlation to your ability to generate explosive plays downfield. And with Mitchell, it's a big reason why the Colts targeted him in this past year's draft. He is explosive. He can get downfield. He adjusts and tracks the ball very well. And then ultimately, you're not always going to be open. So if that's tight coverage, can you go up and compete for the ball? He checks all those boxes, and he's going to be a big weapon in this Indianapolis Colts offense.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And that is incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. Here, the ball is thrown short. The idea is get the ball in the hands of your playmaker and let him pick up the rest with his feet. But you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Nice catch there by Williams, and he's able to move the chains. And while he finds himself now in a new uniform here in New York, it's just nice to see him able to return from injury just a year ago. He was signed by the Jets this offseason after coming off a really good run with the Chargers. He's already making his presence felt. He picks up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Off the play fake, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Colts offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a 1st down. Richardson operating from the pistol. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Richardson. Catch made, that's Pittman. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. On play action, Richardson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
This is a really well-executed comeback route. What they're teaching the receiver, out of the break point, you want to work both downhill back to the quarterback, but also towards the sideline, and that's exactly where the ball brought him. Great job keeping his feet in bounds to secure the catch.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Now Richardson. He's got it at the 3.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells. So they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Taylor. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with a first down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. But let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger gain.
Here's Hall. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The rookie, Laiatu Latu, the UCLA man, in there to bring him down.
And this guy Latu, Mike, I'll tell you what, I really liked him coming out of the draft this past year. I mean, think back, he was the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year, first-team All-American with 13 sacks. And Gus Bradley, he wants a guy that can go after the quarterback so he can play his zones. He doesn't have to always bring the extra pressure. And with
that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Looking to throw. Richardson. That's to the left side and taken in by Downs. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks, but a solid pickup on that first down play.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
They go right back to Downs. He's got it again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On first down, it's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling. Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Here's Richardson. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Colts will open up a 9-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it, and he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jets offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. Here's Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
In what otherwise was a pretty down year for the Jets offensively, Breece Hall was one of the big bright spots. I mean, especially in the passing game. His 76 catches for the second year back, that led all NFL running backs.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Conklin goes in motion. Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. The master of play action, Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, They need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
The Colts offense ready to get back to work. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. Throwing is Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
The open man is the tight end, Granson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it, and he will do it himself. He's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The ability for the quarterback to run with it. Greg, great choice there as he gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, what makes the zone read so effective down near the goal line is it forces the defense to account for an extra player. In this case, it's the quarterback. And when he sees that end crash, he pulls it, and he's able to take it in himself.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Jets offense headed back to take over once more. Down a couple of scores now, 16-0, as they want to get going here. Drive starts 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Play action now with Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
11 yards on the connection there, and the Jets have a first down. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. That's to the rookie from Western Kentucky, Malachi Corley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. The second down throw is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Checking it down, this one is caught. A gain there of 11. Good for a Jets first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Again, it's Rodgers. He's got it at the 7, and he will get into the end zone. Allen Lazard. Touchdown, Jets.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Jets get it back to within 9. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Colts offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Richardson operating from the pistol. Pass right side to Downs. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Second and 7. From the gun, Richardson. Pulled in by Mitchell. Third and a yard. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He's got his man. That's Downs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Richardson to throw. Looking middle, and he's got Downs. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Colts are on top as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. It's where the coach is. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll push forward for about a yard. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing, Richardson. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half. but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up. Now Gay for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Colts will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally, the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down. From the gun, Rodgers.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw is Rodgers. Catch made right side by Wilson.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Play fake. It's Rodgers. He'll check this down to the running back. A gain there of 16 yards. And the Jets have a first down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And After plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
Rodgers going up top again. Down the field, he's got Corley. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. It's first down, and it's Hall. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. Rodgers. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Here now, second down and goal. Rodgers keeping it himself. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is third and goal.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
He'll try to run with Hall. A dive, and he's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run with Taylor. Past midfield to the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Big start to this drive with a gain of 26.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
That one taken in by Mitchell. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He gets this complete to Mitchell. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down. Richardson gonna look to throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Colts. Gay to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Colts tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. He's going to tuck it and go.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
2nd down and 3. Trying the left side, here's Hall. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's 3rd and 2. Going to try to pick up the 1st down with a zone read.
The advantage to this play call, Mike, is as an offense, you now can account for one extra defensive player. In this case, it's the quarterback reading the end. He goes after the running back. He pulls it, keeps it himself, picks up the 1st down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A first down throw from Rodgers. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
I like the play call there. 2nd, relatively short. Give your quarterback an opportunity to push this ball downfield, but realize this quickly. Nothing development. Get the ball down to your back. Pick up a new set of downs.
First down for Aaron. That's right side and brought in by Williams. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Jets first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Play action now with Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the football at their own 23.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
The visitors' offense and Adonai Mitchell set to take over once again. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point, and now they'll try to finish up strong. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. From the gun, Richardson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing, Richardson. He gets this one complete to Pittman. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. His ability to find open space and be friendly for the quarterback. It's easier said than done. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll run here with Taylor to the 5-yard line. Second and goal. On the ground, this is Sermon. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. He's going to try to do this himself. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal.
Clearly, the play caller here is thinking that the defense is going to be completely zoned in on stopping the running back, thinking he can catch them off guard with the quarterback keep. The defense was prepared for both guys, and they now force 4th down.
Gay's kick is good. And the Colts will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Jets offense ready to get back at it. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
He'll get that into the hands of Williams. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. From the gun, Rodgers. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark. Should be enough to put this one on ice. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.